all time.
That was a great shot, wasn't it? New year, no change. No change. Same awful stream. So, Happy New Year's, everybody. To those of you that are awake. I know I went to bed about 9 o'clock last night. I mean, go figure. Old fart. I ain't going to stay up for amateur hour. Hope you guys had a lot of fun last night and were safe and take care of yourselves and all that other happy stuff. The best thing is that it's a new year. Nothing changes. It always kills me. I think, oh my God, when the new year comes, everything changes. No, just time keeps marching on. What's the difference from today to yesterday? The date. That's about it. So, I always find today funny, but I mean, for me, I hope eventually, as time passes, things get better than it did the prior year. That's for doggone sure. But the most of all, hope you guys have a great and safe holiday. Okay, enjoy some football today and all the other fun stuff that happens. As usual, last minute stream. That box right there. We have been blowing fuses like crazy. And one of the reasons I didn't stream over the last couple of days is that every time I would turn on something here, it would pop. Well, come to find out, there was a GFS issue or C or whatever the electrical term is issue. So we had fortunately Amanda's grandfather is an electrician, came out and got everything squared away. So we shouldn't be blowing fuses anymore that we were so worried about. Thank God. That's all we need, more headaches. But I wanted to show you some things. Yesterday, me and the Queen ran down to Barnes & Noble, and we were able to get this at even cheaper than what it was. Portal Games. I usually don't do too much with Portal. Mainly, they have their people, and that's who take care of their stuff. But this is actually a very good game. The first game was very, very good. Matter of fact, anything Portal puts out is really, really good. But I wanted to show you that you can get that for $5 over at Barnes & Noble. So if you have one near you, go check it out. You won't be disappointed in that game. They had some other things I just wasn't interested in. Happy New Year's. I haven't gotten to see Rob in forever. Well, thanks, Nick. Happy New Year's to you. Rich, Happy New Year's. Monster, Happy New Year's. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about painting a game that you're going to be seeing here on the channel. A very interesting thing. I did a review on this earlier in the week. It's Interceptor. I wouldn't call it a review, a look at. I was very confused over, is Barnes & Noble still having their 50% off sale? Yes. What did I get? I got a graphic novel. I got that. I'm trying to think what else I got at 50% off. Oh, there was a book for the kids, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I got that. So was pretty good. Good sale. But to get back to the game at hand here, I didn't think that this was the old Interceptor. Remember Renegade Interceptor? It's from the same company, and the rules were just different enough that I went, oh, is this the same game or an upgrade? And one of the designers made some comments in the thing on the video and said, hey, due to licensing, this, that, and the other, so we changed some things. So I had been messing around with this. I really like this. Matthew, thank you. Happy New Year's to you, Rob, and your family. Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate the $5. We'll get you Godzilla at the end. I promise you that. Let's see if the big lizard can start off good this year. I don't know. I can't make any promises. Again, last minute stream. We just come on just to come on, I think. But I had some things I wanted to cover. I wanted to show you some of the things that I'm trying to get ready. Interceptor we are going to do, and I'm still off like another week or so. So we got some streams coming in. So I know the dogs have an appointment on Tuesday at 1:30. I am going to go fishing tomorrow, I think. Been getting some fishing in. It's been nice to go down to the lake. I've been doing pretty well. The crappie are running pretty good early. Usually things don't really start picking up until probably mid-January into February. You can go in all the way into March, but usually by then the shell crackers start coming in, and then you start picking those off because it starts to get warm here. And it does get warm quick. So we'll see how fishing season goes. I'm enjoying it. I love it. So I decided to paint these because this game is worthy of a live playthrough. Because you need to see this and get your hands on it. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Miniature Market, our good friends there, and some other places that you can really, really check this out. This is really, really a good, solid game. It has a lot of feel of the old one, but there's just something about it that just kind of goes the other side. Now, Warhammer Quest. Let's talk about that a little bit here, folks. Okay, let's cut a little promo on that. What's going on here? Oh, Nick says, I picked up Lost Runes of Armak for $30 and was kicking myself for not grabbing Cowboy Bebop Space Serenade while I was there. Since that sale is still on, I'm heading to see if they still have it. Check it out. They might just have it. They had that game. I know that for sure. Lost Runes, for sure. So definitely check that out. What are you looking for?
We're going to the store real quick.
You gonna go get a drill bit?
Yes, and we need a spade drill bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's working on a little project out there for the chicken coop. We end up... So I'm going to tell this story before we really get going here. So people just bear with me, all right? He had gotten 3 chickens, if you remember, and they disappeared, and then they came back, and we had the video where... Come to find out, they are Key West chickens. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, they were originally from Cuba, and they were brought over to Key West. And they overpopulated Key West. So they were catching them there and relocated them to Central Florida. Well, these stupid chickens will not stay in the coop. And they fly up and stay in the trees. Okay? Only we can get the stupidest chickens on the face of the planet. Or should I say a certain person can only pick out the stupidest chickens on the planet. Guilty! There goes Amanda. She's hiding now. She found the ad and got him. So we got these 3 idiots that just are causing bedlam. Come to find out, they are like little rats, and they will multiply and be all over the place, but they won't. Good luck trying to find the eggs. They almost become useless. The roosters they were using for cockfighting, which was insane, and it's just a whole drama thing with them. But he's building a little thing, so maybe they'll go in the coop because they don't like to go into. We had the run, shall we call it? But they don't like to go in the coop. They like to sleep on top of the coop, right?
Special chickens.
Yeah, nice job, Amanda.
Hey, just doing my best.
Amanda, don't buy me any shoes or anything like that. Okay, thank you. So they still have a Kickstarter running now. Yes, they do have a Kickstarter. The guy mentioned it. they're putting in more factions. I wrote the guy. I said, hey, if you need any help, you need anything, give us a ring. You know what that means. We won't hear from him. But I'm fascinated enough in it that I'm going to mess with this. It's a very interesting game. I think you'll really enjoy it. I'm going to... I took a look at some of the art and figured out what I want to do with some of these. So I just want to show you a couple real quick that I'm going to mess with. And I'm just waiting for the wash to dry on some of them. And then we'll tackle that. But there was other things that I wanted to show you on top of that. So just a very... So these stupid chickens, he's building this thing that they can perch themselves on, hoping that they'll get out of the trees. Because I've never seen a chicken fly almost 50 feet in the air. But these idiots do. Okay? And I'm like, they're more trouble than they're worth. But, hey, it is what it is. So, I had gotten a package, I want to say Thursday. Yes, Thursday. From my dear friend, Herman Lutman. And he sent me a couple of boxes, and I'm going to bring them over here. Hold on. And then we'll switch over to the other camera. I just want to show you the cover of it. This was actually a stretch goal for Alter Quest, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But they came out with these miniatures. And Herman had no use for them. And he said, hey, Rob, check this out. So he sent me this, okay, which we're going to open up and we're going to take a look at, okay. And a lurker pack, which was for Alter Quest. Yeah, there we go. And then this other box, which had some bigger figures. Well, not bigger figures, but more figures in it. Okay. And I said, these would be pretty good for Warhammer Quest for some of the stuff that I'm doing. So I started opening it up and taking a look at it. And I like the bigger spiders that are in it and things like that. But I want to show you what comes in here. And I want, I called Herman, of course, thanked him, but I'll thank him again here live because, he's been nothing but a great friend to me and probably just one of the greatest designers ever. I'm not saying that because he's my friend. I'm saying it because when you play a game by Herman Lutman, put your boots on, folks, because it's going to be good. So let me see if I can get this stupid thing zoomed out. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. And let's go over to this camera. There we go. There we go. So what we're going to do here. What am I doing? You can't. Okay, there we go. There we go. So what we're going to do here. We're going to take a peek at some of the stuff there's a lot of stuff that comes in this thing. There's a lot of stuff that comes in this thing. This is something that you're going to want to get a hold of. First of all, I have a big use for these mummies. All right. These mummies are going to be perfect for Warhammer Quest. And just do an entire mummy dungeon, okay? Love it. Some lesser demons. I like it. Okay? I can utilize these dudes. All right. We got heroes galore. We got orcs. Different type of orcs. Beetles. I got to figure out if I can use those. Some some hogs. I don't know how I'll utilize those, but I'll figure something out. Let's take a look what else we got here. The wolves. Always can use wolves. All right. So we got these. And they're really nice. And they're going to be perfect for what I want to do here. Okay? What I'm looking to do. Demons. I can use that for demons. These orcs. Of course, you stick with the orcs. I've got some smaller dwarves that I can use as chaos dwarves. Some werewolves. I'm sure I can figure out something for that. And then, you know, you got some bad boys in here. All right, you got a dragon that we can use, ogre that we can use, demon lord that we can use. All right. All right, that would be good. This giant looks pretty cool. I'll figure out how to utilize some of this stuff. Fire elements, water elements, you know, all these different types of things that I can possibly, air elements. Oops, let's put this over here. And utilize that to a degree and really kind of maximize this box set. Matter of fact, I'm going to close this up. I didn't open up the other box, so I'm going to open it up in front of you guys. So let's get this one out of the way because I don't know what's in there. Well, it tells you in the back. Let's see if it's worth it. Open it up. So there's a lot of little neat things in here that I want to use towards Warhammer Quest 95 because you do have that freedom to do whatever you want. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what we got. All right, so we got different types of human fighter. Oh, stay right there, girl. I'm sorry. Goblins, kobolds, orcs, zombies. That's what I can use. The zombies, the giant rats, the giant spiders, skeletons. I can always have more skeletons, which is key. Imps, I don't think that would fit. Oozes, I don't think so. Giant worms, I don't think will work, but the zombies would be cool. And the ghouls and stuff like that. So, boom. That's going to work into 95 very nicely. Very nicely. Alright, let me come back up top here. So there we go. And I don't know what comes in this lurker pack. Now, let's see. Let's see if it's something that we can utilize. All right, let's go to the other camera again. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And what's in here? Okay. Ooh. All right. That's a cool zombie that we could use. It's a cool spider that we can use. That's a giant rat. That could be like a rat boss, like a super level rat. That can be like a skeleton king of some sort. All right. Okay. All right. We can utilize this. Okay. This has just become cool. And then you get the lurker cards. Goblin minion. It's a shame that game wasn't very good. I mean, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Whoa. Oh, I gotta remember to upload some videos tonight because I got some stuff that you want to see. We finally answered some of the questions that you guys had, so we'll come up and talk about that. A couple of videos. Let me see how this is doing here. Well, that might be good enough. Let me see if this one's dry enough. That. Okay. That's. Anything on this side? That one looks pretty solid, so maybe we can mess with that. All right, so that goes over there. That goes over there. Okay, perfect. All right. I think we can play around with this a little bit. All right, so just want to make sure that we paint everybody correctly. All right, so on that side, I'm just looking at the book here, which is glorious. All right, dude, are you the darker side? No, that's the darker side. Okay, hold on here, folks. Hold on. Bear with me because we're getting set up here to bring this home. All right, that's... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Exactly what I needed. So I wanted to show you guys what I did here. And then I'm going to put this here. And then we're going to continue on with this. But hopefully by then the other side will dry a little bit more. Again, we try to get things ahead of time. so we can kind of go quickly through this. All right, so let me move that up. Oh, sorry, Gab, but I gotta move up, kid. Just because you want to hang out here doesn't mean that everything's got to go your way. All right, let's see if that comes in. Okay, perfect. So what I did is I took a can of color primer uniform gray and sprayed over these. So when you get these, there's going to be two different colors. There's going to be orange and purple. Okay. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spray them gray. All right. Because if you look, and I'm gonna show you some of the pictures here, and I'm going off by the book here. This is a blue side, which is a very dark blue. Okay. And you want to try to bring that out as much as humanly possible, but what you want to do is you really want to bring out the you really want to darken these up and try to get as much as you possibly can in the recesses so you can build outwards. So we're going to start with this guy here, and then hopefully I'll get to one of these ones that has a little bit more recess on it. Kabuki Kid said, Happy New Year to you and your family, Rob. Well, thank you, Kabuki. We're live now, kid. Jeez. So, once I did that, I took some Newland oil. Hold on, where is it? Okay. Newland oil. And put it all over these guys and really got it and saturated it really well. And you really want that to sit in the recesses as well, because that's going to bring out things when we do this next step. And this next step is just very, 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 very simple. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove that dumb box there. I'm going to put that over there. And then I'm going to open up this over here that you can't see off screen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and get some white. Okay. Why don't we get it in the screen here? White, okay? Perfect, right? You think? And since I'm not going to use this, I'm going to use this as like a little mini palette here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of that white. I'm not worried about making it thinner, okay? That's the last thing I care about, okay? And then shake this up real well, and I am going to go with dark stone. Rob, will we see Hero Quest painting in 2003? There's a pretty good chance of it. Okay, and I'm going to take some dark stone, and all I want to do is that's all I want to do. That's it. Nothing more. Okay, nothing more. And then that's Kabuki. Sorry about that, guy. It's not your phone, folks. It's not your phone. All right, well, all I want to do, maybe just you know what? What I want to do and what I do are two different things. Okay, cold gray. This is a lighter gray. I do want it just a hair more. This is a Vallejo. You want a very light gray that you can get, and you really don't want to put a lot in here, okay? Because what's the point? Well, you just don't want to do what I just did, because now you're just going to be wasting paint. All right, well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's all I want. All right, that's all I want. Just wanted to get a little bit of color in there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to move that over there. And then all I want to do is what I normally do. Okay. You want to take it all off there as much as possible. Gabby, just lay down. Tell you, this dog will lay here for hours, but the minute you turn the camera on, forget about it. Gunpowder Studios. Rob, how you doing, pal? I'm doing all right. Kevin Shaw, how are you? Good morning. Happy New Year. Grantastic. Happy New Year, my brother. All right. I'm just going to take off as much as I humanly possibly can, because all I want to do with these bad boys, okay, is, and you start underneath here because you're not too worried about, I think there's too much on there. There's too much on there. Oh, okay. There we go. And again, all I want to do is just kind of go over this like this. Okay, now I can come up top here and bring this out. And you could see what I'm trying to do here, hopefully. And I will take some pictures and put it up on the Instagram. And all we're going to do is just really just bring out some depth here. On this bad boy. Because they're this off-white metallic. And all I want to do is just make sure that I really bring that out, showcase it. Alright. You can see the difference automatically. Okay. Now this is where we originally started. Then we put the wash on. You know, like this particular guy here. Hold on here. And you can see the difference. Darker. You can leave it darker. That's fine. But I want to bring it where I can get the detail. And where you're going to see the detail is... Oh, I guess this camera stinks. Hold on, let me try backing out here. Yeah, because sometimes doing that, you can kind of see some of the detail that I'm looking for. Okay? And that's all I want to do with that. Now, like this guy right here. All right, let's put this guy here. I want to do the same thing. I want to get a little bit of that paint off that palette there. I'm going to just do the same thing in that same spot. Really get it off. Really get that off. Okay? So let me show you some of the other things that we're going to do here. Alright, and all I want to do is very lightly go over the top. Really just kind of on both sides of the thing, because the real difference is where you put their colors. Okay, so in here I want to do that, and on the bottom here really want to work that in there. Really, whoa, come back here. Really make this shine over the top. Okay, because we're going to be painting over a lot of these areas, and we just want that, because all the ships have this kind of like grayish metallic to it. And you could do whatever you want, you know, that's the freedom that you have when you paint. Alright, is to do whatever you want. Alright, so let me put that brush over there. Then for this particular one, there is a, oh, there it is. We're going to take a, maybe a little bit darker. Let's go a little darker. Maybe I got the blue that I'm looking for. No, Hydra blue ain't going to do it. Crystal blue. It might be too light. Magic blue. Maybe magic blue might do it. Hold on here. Dark blue. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want a nice dark blue. Thank you, Play Till It Hurts. Alright. Then what I want to do And take a little of this dark blue. Just put it over there. Get a smaller brush here. Like for our friend here. Okay. And then what it has is that there is a stripe down the middle here. You are going to put on this guy. And you want to make sure that you get it all nice and easy. Nice and easy over the top. Alright, let me get a little bit more here. And I'm going to put that in there. I mean, you could do whatever you want here. That's the freedom that you have, you know. And just, there we go. Let me get a little bit more. Because there's two different colors. There's an orange and a, it's almost like an orange. And orange is such a tough color to get on. That's why you almost have to go with a Avaline sunset to go over it. Okay, so that there is what you want to do there. And I'll be honest with you, I think it'd be better if you just kind of do the whole side here. So I'm going to just, and if you mess up, don't worry about it. You can take a little gray and go back over it. You know, if your eyes aren't keen like mine. Mine are beat to hell after years of painting. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty, that's pretty dead on. Okay, for once. Let's see if we can do it on the other side. Let's see if we can do it on the other side here. And get a good result and not have to go over it. You know? Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, folks. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. Easy. There we go. Alright. That's what we're looking for. Alright. And then in the front panel here, I'm not going to play with that front panel. But what I will do, I'm going to let that sit down for a second. Alright. Let me just clean off this brush. And this brush. For a second, real quick. Dry this off. Dry this one off. Alright, put that up there. We'll let that dry for a second. So we're going to let that dry for a second. Let's see what we can do with this one. Let me take a look what this one does. Since we have it out. So you can see both variations. That's a hard sell on that one. 1, 2. Nope, that doesn't have that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The arrow. Is that what it's called? Boom, boom. Nope, that's not it. The shuriken. That's what it's called. Okay. I think. Let me just double check. Nope. That's not it. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Got it. Got it. So, geez, you know, I can use a elven fleshwood might work very well there. Because it's just certain spots that you can put it in if you want to. Huh. Well, let's see how it looks real quick. Let's see how it looks. All right. You never get. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see if that. Oh, that might just. That looks pretty good. I'll tell you, these Army Painter paints are just glorious. All right. Let me just do that a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of this off. Okay, let's see how this goes over. Alright, so there's these two little slots here. It doesn't look bad. I'll probably hate it later on. Let me just get a little bit more here. And let me zoom in just a hair more. Okay, there we go. Alright, so hopefully that won't distort too much. There. Let that set up there. 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 Where else do they got here? Okay, so around. Okay, this is pretty easy because all I have to do here. What are you doing, girl? Go ahead. Go, Bill. Oh, I got this dog knocking into me trying to get out of here. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Doggy drama. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. I don't have to do exactly the way they have it on there. So I'm gonna do these areas here. That way you're going to know the Federation. And remember that recess, the wash in the recess is going to help you out here. It's going to help you out here. I'm going to do that. There we go. Come here and do that. Remember, just take your time. I like this better than going into the recess. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stripe here, right up the top. Get a little bit more here. And it's not rocket science to do this. Again, it becomes what you want to do, folks. What you feel comfortable with. Now, I'll probably put 2 coats on this. And then what I'm going to do is come through here. And I don't care how I mess this up here, because you'll see why in a minute when this dries. Okay? I don't care how this looks, because this is going to be painted over. And you'll see in a minute. So you can tell my arm is still not any good, but you know, we do try still. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry, and then we're going to come back and we're going to play around with it a little bit more. Let me take a look and see if there's anything else I want to toy with here. No, I'm going to put that down for now. But we're gonna have to do a second coat on that eventually. Matter of fact, I could probably just get this part here. It's a warm day in Florida here today, right? It was negative whatever a few weeks ago, and now the cows are just dancing all over the place, having a great time. Florida weather is screwy in January and December. You don't know what you're going to get. All right, let's put that there. I'm going to add just a few things. Remember, it's what you want to do here, folks. But these are nice models. They're going to look great on this table. This is a fun game. The guy wasn't kidding when he said, you know something? We had to change a few things. You know, there were legal rights. There was this, that, and the other. But all in all, we feel good about the game we put out. Yeah. And you should. Because it is good. All right, so that, going to leave that like that for now. Let it dry. Let's clear off this brush. There we go. And the way I want to do this, I'm just showing you a couple of ships so you get some ideas. It might fit you guys. Because the most important thing is getting it to the table and having a good time. And that, my friends, is all that matters. Alright, so they don't have like, oh yeah, they do. Alright, so what we're going to do, he even has a squirrel in his pocket. What? Just beat the devil out of that brush. Yeah, why not? What games are these minis from? Crystal Sharky says. This is from a game called, hold on, Interceptor. You'll really like it. It is a game. It's kind of a spin-off of the old version of it, and just very, very, very cool. All right, we're gonna let that. Okay, so now what I want to do is, you know what? Do I have a Lithuanian blue? Do I have something lighter? Temple Guard blue, which might be nice in there. Maybe so. Maybe for the thrusters. That would be kind of cool. Yes. No, wait, hold on here. Let me see if this will work. So I always like putting blue windows on things. So let's see how this looks. Kind of like it. I'm all about that blue window. It's because I'm going to go with an even lighter blue in the middle of it to make it shine a little bit. There. I like that. I like that. And then what I want to do, maybe take a little bit of this and mix it with that. Taking a little bit of the gray, that gray, and just putting a little blue in there. Just lightening that up a little bit. And all I'm going to do here, Mommy's home. Oh, no, it's Justin. Oh, my grandson's sleeping, so everybody keep it quiet. He's bringing my grandson. He fell asleep in the car. They went over to Home Depot. All right. And there's the retros right there. There. And if we wanted to, there's my granddaughter talking up a storm. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And just kind of tip this out. Shh, quiet, Pop-Up's live. Quiet, Emery. Yeah, you gotta be quiet. You want to see what I'm painting, Emery?
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Say hi to everybody too. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Nugget. My God, you're getting heavy. What am I painting? Spaceships.
Yeah.
Gotta be quiet. Say hi to everybody. There you
Hi,
are.
are we ready?
Say how you doing.
How are you doing?
Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And what else do you want to say?
Lollipops.
What?
Lollipops.
What's she?
I have no idea. Lollipops.
Lollipops.
Yeah.
You want a lollipop?
Yeah.
What about Pocky?
Yeah. Pocky.
That's her favorite, Pocky.
She does like Pocky.
She does like her Pocky. Who gives you Pocky every once in a while?
Pop.
Yes, he does. Everybody's saying hi to you, so make sure you say hi.
Hi, everybody. This is me, Ellie.
This is you, Emery. Yes. I am how old? How old are you? 3 years old. Okay. What are some of the things that you like to do?
Paint pictures.
Paint pictures. What else? Get in trouble.
Well, no, not exactly.
Mm-hmm. You like to go on the potty because you get special prizes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. What else do you like to do? You like to watch TV with Pop-Pop
Yes.
and Gigi.
Yes, and play with stickers.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
A doctor. And you've been yeah. You've been taking care of the puppies, right? Because
Yeah.
you may be a veterinarian when you grow up, right?
You're right.
Okay. That's great. All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everyone. I'm going inside to eat lunch.
What are you going to have for lunch?
Some bread.
That's all Pop-Pop can afford is bread? Okay, get out of here. Get out of here, you tomato.
Come on, please.
Get out of
Why
here.
do you always call me tomato when you say goodbye? Come on.
Because you look like a tomato.
Come on, Nico. Let's go.
What can I tell you, folks? What can I tell you? So, one of the things I especially with the lasers up front, I always just so I know where they are while I'm playing, or my facing or whatnot, is I've always used like a really deep red to put on the end of my guns to make it look like they're firing or something. You know, something stupid like that, you know, because that's all I can tell you. So let me see if I can find a red here. Gory red. Why not, right? Right? Oops. Well, letting that roll around. Got that all wet. Hold on here. Full of gray paint. There we go. Alright. Let's get that brush cleaned off. And like I said, you know, I'm kind of just winging it here, doing whatever. Doing whatever. And, you know, you want to get it to the table. That's all you want to do. Get it to the table. All right, let's go back to our above cam here. All right, so we got 2 lasers in the front here. So I'll just put a little dink there and dink there. Alright. And then for this guy, it's the same thing, only I will do it or the front, or the front, or the front, front. And you don't have to be over the top here, folks. You just want to get a good result and have some fun. Oh, look who's here.
Live?
Yes, I'm live.
No.
No, come on in. Tammy.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Queen of all reality has shown her face.
Outside putting solar lights up.
You're putting solar lights up?
At the gate.
At the oh, very cool. Yes, at our gate to the abode. All right. So what I want to do here is I want to take some of this gray and a different brush and taking a little bit of that blue, because that blue is just so strong there. So I'm just kind of I'm gonna take a hair more of it here. And just using what I can until I get what I think works in my mind. That's a great thing about these plastic things. Never throw them out. Always keep them and use them. Play Till It Hurts says, Happy New Year to the Queen.
Happy New Year.
They don't say Happy New Year to me. All they care about is you.
Gotta be happy and healthy this year.
Yeah, we can use a break this year.
You a break.
Yeah, a break. Alright, so over the top of this, because it's just so overpowering in the blue, kind of I just want to break it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And just add a little bit of blue highlight onto the edges there. There we go. I think that works a little bit better. Go over those engines a little bit. There we go. And it brings out the detail of the top there a little bit. And then, because I'm going to go over that orange again, I can kind of mix this in here a little bit more and really get that kind of thin. Okay. And then all I want to do is just kind of take a good amount of this off again. Whoops. And then I can just kind of go in the center here. You know, give that illusion of a different type of window pane there. There we go. Alright, let's clear that out. And then just putting wreaths and stuff like that at the end of the driveway onto the gate. Let me just see if I can get a little bit more of this blue here without having to pour any. And there's just a spot here that's just annoying me. There we go. And just try to get that a little bit better. There we go. Alright, now we're going to quickly brush that out. Then we're going to take our orange again, if that's okay with the dogs. They rolled over and growled, not growled, but groaned. They're like, oh, when are you going to be done so we can go inside? We're not going to leave you alone, but, you know, we don't want to be out here all day. And, you know, just keep on going over it until, take the edge of your brush and kind of work it over. Take my edge of my brush, kind of work it over. There we go. And there. Doesn't have to be overly overkill. Alright. I know it's kind of tough to see with this camera, but I will take some pictures later when they're sitting on the stands. And just really two quick little paint jobs. That's all you need to do. You just need to get it nice enough where it goes onto the table. What I would probably do is take some, I have a white, a little bit more of a white here. Let me see if I got it here, just to kind of show you what I want to do. I could take some of that white there, okay, and just really, you want to go over this so lightly because you really don't want to lose anything here. So I'm just going to take a little white here, so just bear with me for a second. Come on. Okay, there we go. And then I want to take a medium brush, kind of like this fella here, and I want to do this. I want to get almost all of it off the brush here. So again, you know, these tops that they give you so many of these plastic tops for different games. I usually just put them in a pile because usually I rearrange stuff or put things in bags and stuff like that. And I take these are these tops here can be used over and over and over for little palettes. You know what I mean? And you can mix things on here, and you can do whatever, you know, cut everything you want. You know, whatever works for you. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take as much of this off as humanly possible. Almost to the point where you can't even see it. All right. And don't be afraid to take another miniature and go and test it before you get with that. Okay, there we go. Almost there. And what I want to do is I want to just kind of work over the higher points. And just give it a little bit more of a dimensional feel here. Boom, 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 boom. Not getting anything I painted, but just really pulling out what I can without making it look too stony, if that makes sense. Too much like stone. Make sure it's an old brush too. All right. Let me see if I can get a little bit more on here. And then, again, very lightly, like you're tickling it. Don't be afraid of it. What you want to do is you've got some really good wash in there, and you really want that wash to kind of sit up, you know? Alright. Don't worry about going over the blue on this instance. There we go. Question. I'm starting to paint minis. Should I start with speed paints? If you follow enough videos, yes. There's enough good people out there that will show you how to properly use the speed paints. But personally, what I would do is just start with your base paints and just get used to putting bases on, base coats on things, and feeling comfortable with moving the brush and such. All right, there we go. Just really, really simple. And the neat thing about this, by the way, these things have these really cool, hold on, I want to show you. Okay, there we go. They got cool bases, dude. So you just glue these bad boys on. Boom. Boom. And normally you would do a whole bunch of these at once. and do a bunch of these at once. And they go in so well. Okay, what?
I bet these things were just gonna flash, but they didn't.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
Enough light to show me what they're gonna do.
Oh, okay.
It's too hot and I didn't bring anything to drink, so I'm stopping.
Yeah, that's enough. All right, there you go. Boom. I mean, just quick, easy job. Let's get them on the mat. Let's fight. Let's do what we have to do. If you want to touch them up and do even more after that, you can do that. Let me just throw this map in here, just so you can see them a little bit better. And see, that was quick and easy. It was quick and easy. Boom, 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 boom. And we're off and running, right? That's what it's all about. Getting to the table and fighting it out old school. Now, if these were, if they weren't so gray and everything like that, or they were different colors and things like that, they would be perfect for speed paints. Honestly, they really would. So, I'm going to finish up the rest of these, and we are going to be getting that game ready to do a little battle, and I'm going to do a little walkthrough and teach you how to play this game, because this game's pretty good. Let me get this paint over here. That's what I was looking for. Hey, Matthew, thank you so much for the donation, brother. And way to start off the year. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see how he starts off. It's just a nasty lizard, folks. Just a nasty lizard living his own dream. His own dream. Doesn't care about anybody but himself. This starter set comes with a lot of great stuff and a full-on rule book. The pilots, the piloting skills, all the stuff that goes into this is really, really, really good. And there is a lot of depth here. We are going to be showcasing it here on the Tabletop World, that's for sure. Hey, listen, yeah, it's 2022 all over again. Listen, I've got the 5th podcast out, guys. In case you didn't know, we'll come out every Tuesday or Wednesday. Be sure to hear it. We talk a lot about some games. I review a couple games. I also talk about Warhammer Quest 95. We go into a discussion about that. And a bunch of other things that I think you'll really like. And very soon we're going to have our very first guest, which is going to be Herman Lutman. That'll be interesting. So I'm looking forward to bringing that to you guys. The Queen is putting up... Oh, here he goes. Matthew, a glutton for punishment. Bro, I don't know. He says, one more, Rob. Thank you for the donation, brother. Please, G, come on. There you go. He got the music. Way to start off. Good start to the year. Nice. Nice. Listen, this is a pretty big year for us. 2023. I think we're going to be able to get a lot of things done that I was hoping to get done last year. It just wasn't a good year at all with the move and everything else that we had going on. So, we're going to be bringing stuff that you want to see, that you've been asking for. I went to the storage unit. Somebody asked if we were ever going to do this. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of this, which should be interesting. I want to show you the solo version of this and why this is such an important game. And I'm going to start putting together and working on this, Crypt Hunters. So we'll take a look at that as well. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We got Charioteer, I mean. We got the latest expansion for Twilight Struggle, Skies Over Britain, Interceptor, Detective. Level 7, which we were planning on showing you guys. Dark Souls on the other side there that we're going to be doing very soon. Just to keep up with the stuff. And then Skyrim on top of it. Because I'm looking at those 2 figures. Actually 3 figures that I painted another one. So a lot of good stuff coming. And a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to doing here live on the Tabletop World. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a blessed day this New Year's Day. It was nice to spend some time with you. And as always, make sure you check out our podcast. The Queen is putting stuff up today. There is a stack of games that you're not going to believe. Make sure you look later today. If you don't know how to get there, it's Tiana64 on Macari. How do you get there? Look up. We have to look up a different game. So what I'm going to have you look up is Foundations of Rome. If you look that up on Macari find the one that is by Tiana64, make sure you save her store because there's no other way to get to it. And take a look. We're putting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 new games today to add to what's already out there. Make an offer. We're usually pretty fair about things, unless it's something ridiculous. But make sure you check out the Macari store. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you want to. You don't have to. I don't know what it does. And don't forget our podcast. Check out our podcast, Rob's Tabletop World, wherever you get podcasts. Download it. Give us a 5-star review because I have no idea what that does. Been a pleasure being here amongst friends. Well, it's a pleasure to have all of you. I wish you all the best this year. And a good way to start off. So quick way to get this done. And I'm going to finish these up. And then we're gonna get to work. We're going to start playing this bad boy game. And I'm looking forward to it. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon, everybody.